1967. I was 16 years old, and music was really changing then. Everything was going straight up in music, and I was all in, totally all in, tie-dye, all that kind of stuff, the Love Generation, whatever. But anyways, I'm going to do my top 15. I have 30 albums from this year, and it was hard to, I couldn't get it down to 10, so I'm going to do my top 15. And I don't normally count down, but I think from this point on, I'm going to start counting down my albums, which I do that for singles. But number 15 is Between the Buttons. It's a great album. They had two albums out that year. They had Satanic Majesty's Request, but this one comes in just a little ahead of it. And side two was really great. It had some great rockers on it. My Obsession, and what was the other song? All Sold Out. Some great rock songs. They had a different, heavy kind of murky sound, which was famous from the Rolling Stones, of course, as we go along. And then I have number 14 is the Velvet Underground and Nico. I'm a big fan of Nico. A lot of people don't like her, but I like her voice. Femme Fatale just has that spooky kind of feel to it. And Venus and Furs is on this album. And any album that has that song on it can't be ignored. And I'm a big Lou Reed fan, especially in the 70s. I listened to Lou Reed all the time. Anyways, Venus with Furs, Velvet Underground, Venus in Furs, number 14. Number 13 is Buffalo Springfield again. And we got Stephen Stills and Neil Young and Richie Furay starting to write songs. And it came together on this album, and then it all went out the door. Too bad, eh? I mean, give me a break. I mean, we got some great songs on here. Mr. Soul, that's one of my favorite all-time songs, especially by Neil Young. So that comes in at number 13. Then we're going to go to number 12 is, I'm showing everything backwards. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. And I mean, you can't ignore it. It's not one of my favorite Beatle albums, but at the time, it was everywhere. You couldn't go down the street without hearing Sgt. Pepper, and you have to include it, but it's not going to make my top 10. I mean, that might piss off a lot of Beatle fans, but who cares? Anyways, that's number 12. Number 11, Days of Future Past. Can't ignore Nights in White Satin and Tuesday Afternoon, and all that lush kind of orchestration. I mean, it works on this album. I'm not a big fan of orchestration in rock music, but it certainly works as the overall theme of this album. And then we're going to go to number 10 is Forever Changes by Love. And I love this album. It has a lot of songs when they come on a thumb drive or wherever I listen to them. I never know the titles of them because they had some weird titles, funny, quirky little titles, and they were kind of an underground kind of a sound to them, and it's a great album. I think it's their best. Of course, it's their best. And, you know, they had some other great songs, but as an album, that worked the best. Number 10. Oh, that was number 10. Get all screwed up in things, numbers. Number 9. Surrealistic Pillow. Saw the Airplane in 1970 in Toronto. Big Thrill, one of my favorite bands of all time. And I was into surrealism starting around age 16, Salvador Dali. And Surrealistic Pillow, I thought, oh, that's got to be good. And it was today, and coming back to the greatest ballads. And we have Somebody to Love and White Rabbit. Can't deny the album. Number 8, Doors' first album. They had 2 albums out this year. So did the Airplane. And this one is my second favorite because all the Doors, every Doors album, they never put out a bad song as far as I'm concerned. But the first time I heard Light My Fire, I remember it was camping and with a friend and was like, what the hell is that? And it was Light My Fire. And it always sticks in your head when the first time you hear a song like that, because really, that intro, there was nothing like that until that song. And number 7, Moby Grape put out one great album, and this is it. The thing they did with this album, they released 5 singles with most of the album, which really screwed everybody up. So unfortunately, This album kind of got pushed to the side, but it is a great album. I still can put this on, and every song, there's a lot of different things going on here, a little country, a little blues, a little rock. It's a little bit of combination of everything, and it is a good album. Moby Grape, based on a whale, I believe. Anyways, then we go to Disraeli Gears, Sunshine of Your Love, one of my favorite songs of all time. This works as a full album, and it's Eric Clapton at his best. I mean, after this, well, Derek and the Dominos is okay, but this is where Eric Clapton really shined. Then he went soft and mushy, and unfortunately, but whatever, people do whatever they have to do. Then the next Doors album on my list is Strange Days. This goes before the other one slightly. I like When the Music's Over better than the end, and it starts off with Strange Days, that real spooky kind of organ. Ugh, love it. Great album. And it came out shortly after the other one because people were pumping out albums at that time. Then I'm going to go to number 3. This is number 3. No, it isn't. This is number 4. Numbers. Procol Harum's first album, Whiter Shade of Pale, is on here. And I thought it was going to be a one-song album. I was totally wrong. Robin Trower is starting to shine on this album. It's the first album. So there's an instrumental thing here called Repent Walpurgis, and it just builds up, and then his guitar comes in. What a tone, what a sound, and every song on this is good. Procol Harum was way more than a one-hit wonder. A lot of people don't even know that, but I do. I saw them in 1969 at the Toronto Pop Festival. Then we have a Canadian group, number 3. Great album. If you haven't heard this, try to find it. Magic People. And Skip Prokop was the drummer in this band, and he went on to do Lighthouse. But this album is a frickin' one, and I love it, still love it. Can still listen to it as soon as I hear that sound, the songs. I wanted to get a turtleneck like this guy right here when I was 16 because I had black hair like that. And I thought, oh, that'd be so cool to have a white turtleneck. And I finally got one, and it was really no big deal. But the Poppers out of Toronto put out 2 albums. The other one's crappy. Well, it's not that good. It's just a couple of good songs on it. And then I'm going to go to number 2. It's got to be After Bathing at Baxter's, the second Airplane album of that year, Jefferson Airplane album. And I just love it. It's a psychedelic. They were starting to get psychedelic. See, I can't even see over the top of it. And it's a whole picture of it's kind of, what is that? It's just an airplane. It's the After Bathing at Baxter's on the back. But this album was, when they were touring at this time, they kind of put this out as they were touring. So it has that real kind of live, kind of action sound to it, but there's a lot of studio shit happening on here too. Then number 1, I could not get past this album to be number 1. Jimi Hendrix. The first time I heard Purple Haze was in school. Somebody had a stereo. There was a stereo hooked up in our electric shop. I have no idea why. I don't remember. Somebody brought this album in, put it on the stereo, and cranked it up. The teacher wasn't there yet, and the first song was Purple Haze, and it was doon, 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 and it was like ringing throughout the whole end of that school. I think the teacher came in and, axed it, but can't get away from this as being number 1. Jimi Hendrix is the best guitar player of all time. Maybe not my favorite, but he is the best. He was the electric guitar. So that's my top 15 for 1967. See, I don't even know where I am. I can't figure it out. That's what happens in 1967. Where the hell am I? So long.